Yes, I'm trying to remember what were we last doing? I think we were going through the Underdark, weren't we? We dealt with some surly drow, a bullet. We'd scouted around a bit. Yeah, we had to go through the underground temple thing that was being guarded by the laser turrets. Frickin' lasers. We had the sharks, ground sharks, but yeah, now we've got the frickin' lasers. I think that's where we were. Did we end up... I think we might have gone back to camp. We tend to go back to camp at the end of a session, so probably back at camp. So, I guess... How are we for spell slots in that? I'm just thinking healing and such. So I think we'd used up our short rests for the day. Well, I guess we'll find out in a moment. Okay, no, we'd come back inside here. Right, okay. Yeah, we're a little bit tuned up. I have 3 first levels, and that's it.
Let's get on with it.
Shadowheart, couple of first levels, 1 second, 1 third.
Lost in thought.
Gale's not doing too badly for spell slots.
Let's get in.
And it looks like 1 rage left for the day. And do we have... No, we have 1 short rest. Okay. It makes sense to use that. Also, welcome Probog! How are we doing? Thank you for the follow there. Hopefully your weekend's going well enough. Right. Yeah, it makes sense to short rest up. Yeah, Gale's actually not too bad because he's actually still got mage armor. Yeah, we're all rocking aid. Yeah, it makes sense to... We'll burn our other short rest. Everyone's at max health bar me. Do we chug a potion? I could probably get away with a potion.
Everything.
49 and 54. That's, I mean, that is full health. We've currently got aid on, so yeah, that's giving us the extra 5. So yeah, if that's the case,
If not over, then through.
let's head out here then. Oh, that's still exploding, yeah. Okay, yeah. No, I thought we put the fire out. You know what? We're taking our alternate route. Which was jumpy across here, wasn't it? We might have to separate. Because, like, some others are going to have a little bit more trouble with jumping. Karlak and me have got this in the bag, because, you know, we're relatively strong.
There's no time
Shadowheart, probably not too bad. Gale, on the other hand, may struggle somewhat.
Got to press on.
Ready and willing.
Right up to the edge there. Can you make it? Just about.
Certainly.
And Karlak can
Story.
easily bring up the rear and probably clear it in a sink. Yeah, look at our girl there. Look at her go.
What to do?
Okay, right. Let's head on
One
down.
catch
We
a break.
dealt with the bullets, didn't we? Yeah. We definitely finished them off. Wait. Can we get down to there? Go. This is worth exploring. Trying to remember. Where does this go? This doesn't go down to. I know there's some. There is a point in here that is got the Sahaugen, isn't it? Sahaugen are the fish people, not the shark people, right? Like I said, I'm trying to rack my brains and go back to like 2-3 years ago, wherever, early access. Right, can I get a shot on that? There you go. Perfect. Right. Can we jump across to there reasonably effectively? This feels like a Karlak thing, right? If anybody's going to scout ahead, Karlak should be able to do it. Because she can handle herself. That's basically it. She can make the jumps and she can handle herself. And if worse comes to worse, she's got a decent health pool. Let's throw a save in there. Just in case I bollocks this up. Which is, you know, definitely a thing I can do. Festering Cove. This is 100%, yeah. Where the Sahaugen are. Right. What are we doing with the fish people? Can I get everyone across? Kuatoa, no, yeah. Sahaugen are shark ones. Kuatoa are the fish people. And I think they have their own language, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to talk to them. Can I get everyone across? Because, you know... Okay, right. Karlak, you stand watch for us. Like, if Gale can jump across, then everybody can, right?
Yes.
Let's see. Get Gale right up to the edge there and jump. I mean, it's a drop down as such, so path is interrupted. End up prone. Ooh, okay, yeah. Our boy here is not particularly good at the jumping. He's going to take fall damage? No, because he's going all the way up there. No, I don't want that. Like, come on. What if we go into tactical view? Yeah, he can only do it if... Oh, I mean, if we could give him the jump spell. Actually, no, he's got Misty Step. If we burn a first level spell slot, he should be able to make it, right? Right. Okay, let's... Gale might be Misty Stepping across. Let's see if Shadowheart can... Actually, no, we should see if Misty Step can get across to there. Yeah, okay, he can absolutely do it with Misty Step. Okay, good. Can Shadowheart...
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
You have a little bit more strength. I would hope you can make that jump. Yes, you can. Okay, good. Right. We're going to have to burn a spell slot, but at least we can make it across. We can have the whole team down there for... I think in early access, I definitely beat them up. Definitely no way of getting this without, right? No, okay, fine. Misty Step it is. Come on. I was going to say, why wasn't it highlighting? Thank you. Right, we're all
Let's
down.
get going. Should mind my step.
Are we going straight down there? How many fishies? We've got at least 4. I'm sure there's like a couple over here as well. Who might be the sneakiest? Weirdly, Carla, because she has no armor on and has reasonable dex, I think.
Softer than a whisper.
Hey ho. Shadow lag.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, there's a fair few down there. Right. I mean, that's a prime throw an exploding barrel situation in there, right? Now, I can't remember if there's a conversation or not, but if it's going to get a bit tasty, I probably want people covering the high ground with, you know, range stuff. Right. Yeah, if memory serves, the way we got started this fight was yeeting this guy off into the mix there. Pull Drip the Zealous. I mean, they're only... yeah. Complacency. Overconfidence, something, something, I know, yeah. They're only level 2, but they definitely have us outnumbered. And we're on their turf. But yeah, like I said, if we can get an explosion in there, that's going to wipe out most of them in a single turn. As I said, they're not showing up on camera as... They're showing as yellow pips, not red pips. So they're not instantly hostile. Right. What have we got in inventories? Do we have anything that goes boom? This would be the point where we go back to camp and get a thing that goes boom. Right. Kind of tempted to do that, just in case.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Okay, Gale.
Yes, yes. I venture forth.
Probably do with you on a high... Actually, yeah, this is actually perfect fireball territory, right? They're all clumped together, and I have third level spell slots still available to me. This is 100% some kind of fireball territory right here. I mean, I should... Oh, that's an... Like, that would be what? 5, maybe 6 of them. Remember, if there's a good way up to there without them seeing. I think I'm putting Karlak over here. I'm going to wander down. Shadowheart, you're providing
Unnoticed. Good.
a little bit of cover for me, just in case. Get to a position where you can throw out a healing word if I suddenly get absolutely hammered by these guys. Gonna go here. Right. Karlach.
Don't burn yourself.
Sneaking down here.
Long and low.
Right over here. Right, is she going up, or are we looking to boop him into the mix? I think we're booping him into the mix and then dropping a fireball. I'm going to stay over here. Right.
Let's not get caught off guard.
Right. 'Tis I, Kevin the Great.
Don't waste a step.
Just walking in. Let's see what happens. Let's have a word with the chief, shall we?
Our blood to fill your oceans, O blessed Bhaal. Our bones to build your temple in the deep.
A wave of pure devotion washes over you, and with every surge you feel a presence grow in response.
Purge, priest, promises.
I mean, they are like the D&D equivalent Murlocs. 100%.
You don't recognize the creatures, but this voice seems to have a hold over them.
You, our Lord of Murder, demands sacrifice. You will be an offering for the great god Bhaal.
Try to determine who or what they're talking about. Get your bearings. What have you stumbled into? Well, both of those are intelligence, and guess what? I'm not very smart. Bhaal is a god of murder. I am no one's offering. Actually, yeah, I'm fairly sure we would know that, right?
That's so, Cutlet. I'm a god, and I fancy a bit of murder. Simple enough. Well, priest, Bhaal wants a sacrifice.
I mean, with the hat and everything, do we think he's actually a red cap? If you want, if it's blood you want, I can make another offer. I mean, it's an actual factual statement. We absolutely killed in our sleep, didn't we? We want to make an offer. Well, what would we offer up? Like ourselves? Our allies? Do we still have that body of that minstrel, that, you know, the bard that wandered into camp and I did murder? I feel like there should be another option here.
That sounds like a lot more blood, a lot more mess. Good. Go then, Chosen. Tell the surface wall Bhaal is coming. And so you don't forget. Here, this blade is my tongue. And I want a taste of every life you take.
Mad guilt swills in your swooning sick body. Today you became the tart of a false god, and your evil pride revolts.
Well, that inspired. We got some inspiration. Actually, that's good. Right. Sickle of Bhaal. Also, everyone leveled up off that. Okay, let me have a look. at what we got from that. Helion's Heart, Wizard of Waterdeep. I think this is just a random thing, though. There's no, like, a major quest line from this. Do we still kill them? Like, they're deluded. I felt like there may be a way of killing the god avatar thing and, like, maybe breaking its hold on the critters here. The fish boys. Like, can we have a word?
Praise Bhaal! Praise Bhaal's joy!
Okay. Like, I think we were given limited options there. I felt like there could have been something where we could, like, have taken out the Bhaal entity. I'm pretty sure, though, we ended up murdering all of these guys last time. I kind of want to keep them alive. Actually, have a look at the dagger they gave us. 5 to 11. Wielder has advantage on attack rolls against bleeding creatures as long as there are Kuatora to worship Bhaal. Ah, so if we were to murder them all, then this would just become like just a standard dagger, really. Well, it might be a magical dagger still, but... very least, we just sell it. I mean, it's a rare sickle, so... might be worth a... well, 190, but... can we have a peek in the chest?
Let's march.
Sure. It's not stealing. It would say if it was stealing.
Feet.
I don't think there is anything else around here. Like, this is just like a small little, like, not even mini dungeon. It's just a small cavern, right? I'm going to keep Karlach around here, just in case it all kicks off. I'm going to go and have a look at that statue. I am a paladin.
No time to rest.
I have, like...
breathe deep and move.
I think I have a boost in wisdom, religion. So I might be able to read up something off these things. Why is that light illuminating there? Because there's the ecstasy of murder. Okay.
That's curious.
Apparently we found something to dig up. Fish head. Fine. Oh, and there's a heavy chest over here. Bunch of random gold. Once Bhaal's favour has quickened within one of his beloved murderers, the bliss of his love is nigh undescribable. For he blesses his loyal with a new sensation, a mindless, instinctual, primal sensation comes from within the bowels, the erotic spasm that washes over the killer. The moment of murder. It is said that in that instant his divine essence can almost be tasted. Forsake all other hedonism. Acolytes, for nothing can compare until the true ecstasies of murder wash over you. Initiates, this scroll contains a prayer. You may say after a kill, calling for the Lord's disgrace to find its course in your body. Which might be how they've summoned that thing. Like, it's not really Baal. It's somebody imitating, but still. I guess we should take it to go with all the other notes we've got, right? What's in the box?
Something good here, I hope.
Stone skin. Okay, that's not bad.
Don't mind if I do.
I mean, this was worth it for the loot alone coming down here, right? And there's a message in the bottle over here. Let's... Perception successful.
Something over there.
Let's go
Cursed
check.
to put my hands on everything.
Dad, sorry I stopped writing. We ran out of paper on the road. I got this from the druids. Maybe that's why they're so mad at us. Hope you can this finds you. Zevlor says he got lost and that our old house is gone. I read a book that says all rivers find their way into the Styx. When you get it, you can write me back in Baldur's Gate, or maybe come visit. I'll write again when I can get more paper. Donny. Did we talk to a Donny whilst we were going around the grove? I don't recall. Also, are these edible fish? Well, I think it's probably gone in the food bag, right? 100% edible. Right, cool. Right, fresh fish. Dinner's sorted for this evening. Might be able to sell it as a trinket or something. Who knows? Well, we didn't murder anybody, so... Does that make us the good guys? They aren't... We didn't murder murderers. Are we the baddies? I don't know. Like, I feel like they're just, you know, confused. They're not necessarily evil. Just oh, there's a chest over here. I 101 want the chest as well. Would we annoy them? I mean... You know what? We won't break cover with the other guys. I'm going to go across. I'm their chosen one now, remember? I should be able to have free reign of this place and just wander around and loot through their stuff. More fish and some fire arrows. Okay. It's kind of worth it then, yeah. Fine. Let's, I guess, leave? we got a dagger out. Well, sickle. Same damage as a dagger. And still, it's still a finesse weapon, isn't it? So theoretically, if we wanted to, we could give it to Astarion. Carla, don't break cover. Let's just have you come over here.
Quiet.
I just came in on my own. There was no backup whatsoever.
Let's move.
On me, everyone.
Breathe quiet. Move
There you go.
with care.
Right. We're best off actually teleporting out of here because we're not going to be able to make the jump else. So, sure. I guess we want to go back to the outpost, right?
Very well.
I guess that's going to Gale. Whether he can learn Stone Skin, I'm not sure. Short Sword of First Blood. Send you back to camp. That's going back to camp as well. To be honest, most things are going back to camp. Rocket Wand of Fireballs. Yeah, that basically, it was a point blank fireball, wasn't it? It done broke. What was on the creased pages? Loth be praised. Okie dokie. Doormaster's Crest. Usual shaped crest, bears the mark of Lathander. Yeah, we got this. We know it's supposed to activate something in the temple, but we don't know where. There was something about a device on the roof of this place, but we couldn't see a way up to it. Yeah, like I said. What was that? That was that message. Okay, right, that's going in the bag as well. Single use. Send it back to camp for now. Probably not going to be using it in the immediate term. Can we remember where we got that from? I think we kept it on us just in case. And should we do level ups? Well, it makes sense to do that back at camp so we can level up everybody. And what will this be? This will be level 6, right? Yes. What do paladins get at level 6? I think it's just the spell slots and... Are they getting their aura? They getting... Yeah, I think they might have their low-level aura at level 6. Yeah, you know what? We're going to go back to camp. We're going to make sure everyone gets their level up. So, of course, we'll start with me. Aura protection, yeah. And gain a +0 bonus to saving. Why +0? It should be based on our charisma, right? So it should be a +3? Has that bugged? Is this an issue? Like, that should be a +3 because it should be based on our charisma score, our charisma modifier. I think. Somebody confirm that with me. Somebody's got D&D Beyond on the phone or something. Pretty sure it should be the bonus is based on our charisma modifier. If we were to multi-class, what would be a good dip? Fighter would make sense. Sorcerer, Bard. Really, that's only it. We kind of need to make progress, don't we? Whenever a friendly creature within 10 feet, you make saving throw, gains a bonus. Saving throw equal to your charisma modifier. See, I thought so. Minimum of +1. Yeah, like that's not a minimum of +1, is it? We should be getting a +3. So either there's a bug where the aura doesn't work, or there's a bug in just the text, and it should be saying +3 because we have a 16 charisma. Also, welcome, JC. How are you doing? How was movie night last night? How was Christine? Also, relatively appropriate. Was it yesterday or the day before was Stephen King's like birthday or something? I noticed I think it was like the Windows startup, like in the search bar. It said about it. Just had lunch. Christine was awesome. Yeah. Also, how's the woodworking going? I saw the images on Twitter. What are we working on? It looks almost like you're doing joists for decking or something. But I am right thinking Christine is based on a Stephen King short story, right? It's a workbench. Oh, okay. Right. I'm doing this mostly because I kind of need to make sure we get enough levels into Paladin that we can get strength and charisma up. Like, Con is kind of okay, but we do need to be starting to hit harder, so we do need to progress towards level 8. But yeah, this is just weirding me out a little bit. I've got to presume that's just a text error. Like, we should absolutely be having a +3. Right, you're getting another 3rd level spell slot and another charge of Channel Divinity. What kind? It is the most RPG of RPGs, Marco. It's D&D the video game, literally. So it's, like I said, it's the most RPG. And also, hello, how are we? How's your weekend going? How's the week been? Any benefit to dipping into anything else for our cleric? Not really. Not that I can think. Mainlining our cleric to be a cleric makes a lot of sense. We want those stronger spells, don't we? Likewise with our wizard. What's your subclass feature? Potent cantrips now. Also, yes. Okay, what spells do we want him to learn? What would be useful? Blink, Fear, Feign Death, Grant Flight. Bestow the ability to fly upon yourself or an ally. So not just the fly spell. You're starting to going to start streaming Fallout 3, are you? Okay. Any particular reason why you're starting with 3? I'm not casting aspersions or anything like that, but like, is it the one you're most familiar with, or one you've never played before, or what? Like, I want to say, like, aside from aside from Fallout 76, but that's its own beast. I'm pretty sure like Fallout 3 is like rated like one of the lower ends of like the Fallout series. Like whenever you ask anybody, like New Vegas is right at the top of the list, right? And then I don't know. I've got a feeling like more people have played and certainly own Fallout 4, so that probably comes next. And then I guess at least critical reception like Fallouts 1 and 2 probably come somewhere after that. But yeah, are you ready for like the bugs and jankiness? Like not weirdly, like not as buggy as Fallout New Vegas, but still, it's a Fallout game. It's a Bethesda game. Expect the bugs, right? Gaseous form, glyph of warding, haste, Nordic pattern, remove curse, sleet storm, slow, stinking cloud, vampiric touch, arcane lock. We probably want some utility stuff, because I can't remember what spells do you currently have. Is there a way of seeing your current spell list? Always look at your prepared. So level 3's got counterspell, protection from energy, fireball, and lightning bolt. 2's misty step, flaming sphere, web, see invisibility, crown of madness. Actually, if we could get invisibility spell, that might be a one to pick. Elf, gust of wind. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna say it's like the rating on it might be skewed because of the number of people that own it. But like, I think critical reception, like if you look purely at Metacritic kind of critic scores, it's gonna be New Vegas, then probably the originals, right? Then probably Fallout 4, then 3, then 76. I'm guessing that's how they probably end up on Metacritic or something like that. You've played 1, 2, 3 New Vegas, but have to finish any of them. And you're now playing Fallout 3. But your favourite course is Fallout 1. Okay, that makes sense then. But yeah, I guess, like, it makes sense then to maybe start with 3, because it's the first one of the 3D ones. The first one with, like, you know, Bethesda. So it kind of makes sense. It's probably the better one to stream, as long as it doesn't crash. Because it might be, like, kind of better audience for it, like. Okay. Makes sense to maybe grab a 3rd level spell slot, because the others we can probably copy relatively cheaply. Slow? Hypnotic pattern wouldn't be a terrible pick either. Haste. Though if we're going to do anything that's going to be super useful for utility, it's probably flight, right? The fly spell probably is the best one outside of combat and inside. I mean, jump for the most part, but we proved that, like, he's not particularly good at jumping. I don't know if I've seen any fly scrolls yet. Like, admittedly, he's a wizard. As long as we can find a scroll and we have the money, which we pretty much do, like, we could copy anything in. But I'm just thinking, like, rather than waiting, what's our best bet? Like, even low-level stuff. Like, he hasn't got Magic Missile yet. I thought I had a scroll for that. Have we not copied it? I mean, again, out of combat stuff, disguise self might be useful. Is there a magic missile scroll? I thought I'd picked one up. I thought I had. There's a magic missile's headband. That might be what I've picked up then, possibly. Honestly, I think invisibility. It's invisibility or flight. I'm not looking at combat spells, even though he's an evocation wizard. We have fireball now, and lightning, and like flaming sphere. We have a bunch of stuff damage-wise we can pick from. I think it's the utility stuff is going to be the super useful thing. Though casting haste on somebody like Karlach or Lazelle, that will definitely increase DPS, right? Yeah, so our picks are fly, haste, invisibility. There's a good few sources in the Underdark, is there? Okay. Invisibility would be super useful. Certainly, as we go further into the game, like I'm thinking, like once we get into Baldur's Gate itself, being able to sneak around invisible would probably be helpful. You know what? I am going to take fly. Because if we go back to the temple where the Gith are hanging out, maybe we can fly up high enough to actually see if there's something on the roof. To use Lathander trinket thing. Yeah, honestly, I think that's the way to go. We're going to go with fly and... Fly and invisibility? Fly and... We'll do fly and haste. You favour come out swinging style, so you're not into those stealthy magics. True enough. But it's not really that for combat. I'm thinking out of combat, to be honest. Like, the in-combat stuff, I think we have covered. We've got fireball. It's the outside, the kind of, like, traversing the terrain and things like that. The invisibility is mostly so we can possibly sneak past stuff. I think we took it... Did we actually take it as a pick, or did we find... I think we found the scroll for it, and he's an evocation wizard, so it was cheap to copy down. Also, personally, I have fond memories of a certain alchemist, playing bowling with her flaming sphere, right? Sleet Storm, that's only... Actually douses fire as well. Dousing fire wouldn't be a bad idea. It is a Larian game after all. We so often come across, like, we've set everything on fire. Do we have any big barrels of water or buckets of water we can throw on it? But no, Sleet Storm's mostly for breaking concentration. Also, welcome, Vane. How are we? Well, no, it literally states disrupt concentration, douses fires, creates ice surface. That, yeah, we could end up like making slippery when wet. Yeah, like no backseating in like story stuff. I'm just like kind of like shouting out loud in my head, like what do I want to pick? But story wise, like admittedly, we're still in like first act. We're still in the Underdark, which I vaguely recall most of it from early access. So there's still a fair amount I recall. Did the tag not go on? I guess that I might have not actually added the tag. Let me have a look. Yeah. Let's make sure. No spoilers. There you go. Right. Cool. Thank you for Lisa letting us know. Yeah, it could give us like some crowd control. Like I said though, like the combat stuff, I think we've probably got covered. Like, are we going to bother about crowd control when we have Fireball? It's really the out of combat stuff. Haste, I did say, like, yeah, we dump that on Karlach or Lae'zel. We can get out a bunch of damage. I'm gonna say, why are people offended when I say this game specifically sucks? Or just games in general? Any game. Okay, right. I mean in general, like if somebody's obviously streaming it, they're like unless they're like me and like chat has paid me to, you know, like done a subscription total forcing me to play something like Minecraft. Most of the time, like if somebody's playing a game, they probably like the game. So it feel like most people feel like you're insulting them. Or, like, there's the sunk cost fallacy type idea, like, I've spent money on this, it has to be good, right? Right? Right. Yeah, like, we have money enough, like, as long as I can find the scrolls, I'll be fine. I just don't know what scrolls we've got on us at the moment, that's the problem. I think pick something else that... You know what, I'm gonna go with him... Yeah, my first instinct was invisibility. We'll go with invisibility because it's gonna give us some stuff outside of combat. Probably. Any... Are you asking me, Breaker? Like, I mean, I'm in the kind of like position like like most of the games I own, I've been like review codes I've been sent. Very off. Yeah, I was gonna say it's not too often I buy a game, and it's either like, I mean, 9 times out of 10, if I'm buying a game, I'm buying it on Steam sale, like 2-3 years after it came out. So I've seen plenty of reviews for that. I don't tend to buy anything like on release. So most kind of like buyer remorse is in like that first week of purchase when, oh shit, this thing's broken. And I will say over and over again, never pre-order games, people. Always wait for it to come out. Wait for the reviews to come out. And then you know if it's actually broken or not. Trying to think of like anything I've brought and been genuinely disappointed by. Nothing jumps to mind. Like, if you give me some time to muse on it. Possibly. You've played Tekken 7 for like 2,000 hours, and you say that game sucks. Okay, so yeah, that's just you being a glutton for punishment, is it? Anthem, like... Well, I never brought it, so, but yeah, I can imagine somebody that brought Anthem, like, the ones that have been, like, shockingly bad, those would be the ones. So, like, things like Anthem, I'm trying to think, like, Fallout 76 on release, No Man's Sky on release, like, Cyberpunk, when it first came out and was broken, like, there's a fair few, but... Some of those have obviously improved in time. No Man's Sky is the most obvious one. Cyberpunk, is it next week? It is next week, isn't it? The 2.0 stuff comes out. So yeah, that's obviously made improvements over time. After 2,000 hours, you're tired of the game, then it becomes shit in your mind. It's one in the morning for you, Zen, is it? You better go get some sleep. No worries. Thank you for being here, but you have a good one. You take care as well. You do know a game that fits the criteria which I brought. Like... I mean, if you're talking about like that, Minecraft is that, but that's only because I was forced to. Like, it wasn't a choice. Like, I had to do it because mostly you, Hokey, and like others that actually did like the bumps up the sub count, forced my hand on that. Like, that was not even a choice. Like, I was backed into the corner there. You waited a long time for the first Alan Wake on PC, but I see to be the only one that really disappointed with it. I think like Alan Wake.
Returned.
Damn it, Hokey! Don't do this again. But thank you anyway, and Bonebreaker, enjoy the emotes. Yeah, like what was it? I was trying to think of my
modest fellowship expands. Praise the sun.
Okay, stop it, and Zen, enjoy your emotes. Hokey, behave yourself. Mute, this was not an opening. This was not an opening to start the fight. Fits Mr. Stream in that regards. 20 minutes till dawn. I didn't actually buy. I brought the... I downloaded the demo bit, but I never actually brought like the full release one. Even if you buy it on sale, I think I really regret spending as much time as it did. It's really at that point, like, you're seeing the numbers on Steam, how many hours logged. That's the point that you go, oh shit, what have I done with my life? But yeah, going back to Alan Wake, like, I think that's mostly because it was like a cult thing. Like, the first one was a little bit rough. I only ever played a little bit of it. I am tempted to go and boot it back up, mostly because we're getting Alan Wake 2 soon. But I think like the kind of the story and like the atmosphere and things like that really is its selling point. Mechanically, it's a bit rough, right? So was it the mechanics that kind of turned you off about Alan Wake? What else we got here? Massacre. That's why you always see people with 2,000 plus do a negative review on Steam. When you've played the game so much, you automatically change your mind. Like, yeah, I mean, you do get quite a few of those random reviews that show up and they got like 6,000 hours logged. You go, this is the worst game ever. Okay, you've sunk 6,000 hours into it. How come? What else? Okay, I'm scrolling down. Like the gifted subs in there, yeah. Where else? Okay, that was your inspiration, was it, Hokey? Mupe was here, so you had to pip him in the polls. Okay, yeah. I dared him without using words. Fair enough. Okay, yeah. Karlach, get stronger. Change bestial heart. No. Game passive animal aspect. Oh, yeah. Okay, we get to pick. I'm tempted by the honey badger. I have no idea what it is. Okay, so animal aspect. So this is different from current Totem Barbarian, and even the one that's being floated for 5.5, right? Carrying capacity, that's the same. Chimpanzee, you gain resistance to falling damage and throwing camp supplies blinds at targets. So we can throw food to blind enemies. That's an interesting one. Like, how long would it last for? Doesn't state. Yeah, I presume they at one point thought shit, but clearly they went with food instead. Crocodile. Increase your agility in water. Movement speed is increased by 3 meters. On slippery surfaces, you have advantage on saving throws. That could be useful. Eagle. Advantage on perception checks. Elk. Gain. Movement speed could be useful. Honey badger. If you're poisoned, frightened, or charmed, at the start of your turn, you have a 50% chance to regain rage. Ooh. A way of getting charges of rage back. That's interesting. The throwing build is your fave. Yeah, like, I feel like this game has done a lot for people considering, like, building entire throwing builds now in D&D. And I guess with the Big B's glory hole book, like the barbarian in that, like, there's a legitimate, like, scope now for a throne build, right? The honey badger one is tempting. Stallion, dashing grants you temporary hit points. Tiger, additional strength modifier to attack rolls against bleeding and poison targets. Wolf, proficiency in stealth and can use aspect of wolf. Wolverine, when you attack a bleeding or poison target, you also maim. It's mechanically maim. Maim is reduce movement speed. Okay, yeah. Ooh, what are we going for? Like, weirdly? Like, I try and avoid getting poisoned and such, but charmed and frightened might actually crop up as we go further through. If we can get rage back from it, that could be useful. How nearby do the allies need to be to get the bonus movement speed? That's a passive, like, just resistance to fall damage. Like, we do know, like, enemies can come up and give you a shove. Weirdly, yeah, you could, like... What's some low-cost ways of, like, charming? Like, taking the friends cantrip? Would that technically... If you took friends as a cantrip on somebody, and then constantly kept spamming that on Karlach. Like, obviously, if Charm Person as a spell slot spell, like an actual leveled spell, has a cost involved. Like, something with, like, negligible cost. How much in the way of icy surfaces have we dealt with? Well, it actually says slippery surfaces, so that's going to count oil as well, right? falling prone, like, can basically screw up a turn. Okay, I think it's between chimpanzee for the fall damage resistance, crocodile for the movement, the kind of not improved chance of making those saves on slipping up, or the honey badger just to gain charges of. I think it's so edge case. Like, I don't think it's worth it. Can use aspect of the wolf. What's aspect of the wolf specifically? Your nearby allies add your dexterity modifier to as a bonus to stealth checks. I don't think any of the party is particularly dexterous apart from Astarion, weirdly. Your fave pick, even if it is a level 1, is Eagle for the bonus action dash. It's nice to have. Yeah, but I mean, it's like the resist. Like it's still broken. Like Bear Totem is a reason why people. There's a reason why they're nerfing Bear Totem, because like it really makes everything else irrelevant when you can just be resistant to everything. The effect changes on level 6. Yeah, so the eagle one here is, it's just yeah, this is the level 6 one. This isn't the level 3 one. I'm actually going to go with, yeah, I'm going with the crocodile. We'll go with the croc. Right. Let's dump all our friends so we can right, we'll start with here with Gale, because the others should get enough XP that we can swap them out. Need you to remain here.
I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it. I'll be here in the meantime, idling away the hours.
Shared stash. Let's take an alchemy pouch. Oh, this must be as part of the new update. It's taken like specific key items off him, because I've always kept the necromancy book and the amethyst on him. Interesting. Okay, so that's got to be like the new update from yesterday, right? Has done that.
Well met.
Join me.
That's the spirit.
There you go. Right, we can level you up. Right, he can actually get his next level of. No, we're not doing another level of Bard. We're doing another level of Warlock. Because then he's done 5 Warlock. Okay, no. Ooh, okay. What would he get for level 6 in Warlock? And what would he get for level 2 in Bard? We get another spell slot. Song of Rest. That's it. Deepen Pack, Invocations. I think the Invocations is probably the more important one here, yeah. Oh, what, the High Rollers one? I've queued it up. I'm probably going to watch it this evening. Have you seen much of like High Roller stuff before? So is it Mark Hume's style, or just because the voice actor's playing, like, it didn't just, like, kind of click with you? Yeah, let's go with 5 in Warlock. Because the invocations. What spell do we want to take? Because, yeah, 5 in Warlock, he is leveling up. So, what would be useful? Something different from... Spell. Okay, so he's got traversal stuff, Armor of Agathis, Armor's Hardar, Hex. He probably does want a combat-y spell then now. Something like low level that could be good for upcasting? I mean, do we give him Fireball as well? Like, what's good for upcasting? Fireball, more damage die. Flight. Upcast, you can drop it on 2 people, but I think you need it's not just 1 level upcasting. You need 2 levels for that, right? Hypnotic Pattern. Go with the control kind of aspect. Hold person's not a bad idea, actually. That's not a terrible idea. Because upcast, that will do 2 people. So again, is that upcast at level 3, or do we need to at least get upcast to level 4 before you can do that? No, it's not going to tell us in the box. It is per level. In that case, yeah. That's knocking 2 people out of a fight. He hasn't got combat ones, but he has Eldritch Blast. So that's our combat spell, to be honest. Invocations. We have Agonizing Blast. We have Beast Speech. What else? Devil Sight? Armor of Shadows. Repelling. True, yeah, we can go all in on the Eldritch Blast stuff. Yeah, like, I mean, like, we've used Eldritch as this primarily. Yeah, it's got to be Repelling Blast then, hasn't it? See if we can yeet somebody off a cliff edge. Sure. We'll go with that. You know what? Now you get to stay here. Oh, no.
No one stopped me yet.
Well met.
True, yeah. The only problem is, yeah, if we yeet somebody off the edge of a cliff, then getting swag, the stuff off them, yeah, that's going to be a problem. True. This is the reason we didn't push
at the ready.
Minerva? That drow in the goblin camp off the edge, because we wanted the stuff she had on her.
And just when things were warming up.
On my way.
So this is a good way of, like, just getting all the important stuff off people by just, like, getting them to join and then leave immediately. We're clearly picking off all the important stuff from them. Join
It is
me.
done. Eager for battle.
You just blew her up with like 5 barrels at once. Yeah, did you blow her up, or did you blow her off the... Because there was that little, like, ravine in between the 2 rooms, isn't there, with the bridge? Like, it was so tempting to try and shove her down the gap.
Action, not reaction.
But we really wanted... What was she using? She was using a mace or a warhammer or something, wasn't she? New feat available. Right, we could max out her strength if we wanted, or boost her con. At the moment, she doesn't actually have a feat. She's got the big halberd glaive thing. We could go Great Weapon Master. Lucky. Athlete in this, I think, is just... I mean, wow, we could go all in on jump for her, because she has the jump spell, because she's a Gith. She has good strength, and that. Heavy armor, that's just we reduce incoming damage by, like, 5, right? 3, sorry, yeah. And it does give us a +1 to strength, true. Jump to the moon, exactly. Mobile. Is this proper mobile? No attacks of opportunity. Yeah, like... That's still an annoyance for me with, like, what they're planning for 5.5. Like, if you're gonna, like, nerf mobile, like, at least give it to monks. Like, this version of it. So they can actually be hit-and-run skirmishers. Polar Master, true. We could go with that. Would give us essentially a second attack. So Dancer as well. Yeah. Honestly, we could get her strength up to 20 straight away. But if anybody's going to max out their strength at 20, it's got to be Mummy, right? It's got to be Karlak. So if anything, it'd be con for you, so you're a bit more survivable. Or we go with the feat. Great Weapon Master makes sense, but we're going to have to stick with her using big weapons. Which is kind of a theme, because I'm using two-handed stuff. Karlak's using two-handed stuff. So Lazelle as well. So it kind of nixes kind of doing sword and board or anything like that with her. I mean, this class is heavy armor. It is, isn't it? This is half plate? What she's got on at the moment. I'm trying to remember, because obviously this is her starter gear. So yeah, we'd have to make sure she's got some heavy armor if we wanted to do heavy armor master. Oh, JC, you're watching the that what's the name? High Rollers one, are you? It's Pure Chaos, is it? Monk lays bloodied on the floor. The dancer steps on top of them. So what am I going to take this time? It's watching the 4 halflings in Baldur's... Oh, okay. It's the boring one, but I think we just do the con. It's kind of the boring one, but I think we just do con. We're mostly using Karlach. If we bring Lizelle out, it's kind of because Karlach's gone through all her rages and she's a little bit dinged up. So we basically want another meat shield. All right.
All's well that ends, well, not as bad as it could have.
You must have questions.
No, I just want you to stay here now. We've done the level up thing. That's all we wanted. Also, we get to see if you are actually carrying anything important.
As you say, do not keep me waiting.
Oh, she's giving me the... Okay, the egg is going to have to stay in the box then, right? I thought it'd be hilarious just force her to carry the egg. Always.
Need to find a way forward.
Right, let's go do Astarion, and then we're all done.
Well, hello.
Hello.
What can I do for you?
Need you to stay here.
Darling.
Oh, no, join
I
us.
thought you'd
Sorry.
never ask. Lead on.
Bing. Right. Now, we dipped into Gloomstalker for him, didn't we? He would get fighting style. Like, as a rogue, what are you going to get? Uncanny... Oh, actually, Uncanny Dodge could be useful. I'm not going to not be able to hear that now, Vane. Oh my god, it's Stewie from Family Guy. Jeez. Like, I'm tempted to keep pushing for Ranger to go Gloomstalker. Because fighting style, we can, like, go fully into the bow now. If we wanted. Yeah, let's do this. So what are we going to give him? He's currently got Enhanced Leap. Actually, yeah, give him somebody else that can do a heal, possibly. Hunter's Mark, sure. Actually, though, would we use it too much? Because bonus action, we're... I guess it depends on whether we're locked down. Like, though, bonus action Hunter's Mark, if the enemy is close enough to somebody else in the party, he's going to get his sneak attack anyway. No Zephyr Strike, unfortunately. Sure, just so we have that utility, I guess. Oh, each berry is 1 to 4. It's not just 1 hit point. Okay, that's slightly different. Yeah, okay, I'm going to do that and that then. Fighting style, we are absolutely doing archery build. Even, actually, no, we could actually do 2-weapon if we wanted. Because his close combat, we've set him up with sword and rapier? Sword and short sword? No, we've given him a fancy bow. We're going to do archery. Love the freeing Lizelle scene in Faerun. I presume that this is still a reference to the 4 barbarians thing. Alright.
Is that blood? No.
You can stay here then now.
Something? Oh, darling, I'm hurt.
Oh, wait, they just straight up gank her the moment they've rescued her. Please just stay here.
I Guess I'll spend my evenings lounging here while you do all the hard work. It sounds awful.
All he had was some camp supplies and a keychain. Okay. Right. I'm probably weighed down now by all this crap, aren't I? Like, can I combine camp supply bags? Will it let me do that? No. Okay, this is an issue now. I do actually open... Yeah. They kind of need them back. I guess they don't need them back, but... Fire amber... Sure. Actually, I am holding on to... You know what? Do we have a alchemy pouch in the box? Because that would free up some space for me. Which isn't a terrible idea. If I was to put all the alchemy... Because, like, if I'm going to do any alchemy, we can always do it here at camp. But it's always going to give me some... Yeah, so... If I... Okay, yeah, if we put, like, everything into the one that's practically full, then we keep one empty one on us, because it's we'll cycle through them. That's what we'll do. We'll cycle through them. It's an easy grab. Just swap her spells to command. Right. So, if we were to, like, send this entire pouch into the chest. Keep one on us. Random keys. Makes sense for me to have all the keys on me, though, because I'm normally the one walking up to stuff. Guess the egg's going to camp. Memory shard. That's probably important to keep on us. The Necronomicon we'll send to camp as well, then. I was just keeping it on Gale because it seemed hilarious to keep tempting him. Forbidden knowledge, take it, take it. I guess you... So we just got a bunch of random bags and keychains at camp now because of that. That's definitely a new thing. I presume it's down to the update yesterday. And that's kind of cleared out like 9 pounds, probably, of weight. 9 kilos or something. Purely the ingredients for alchemy. Okay, let's go grab Gale back.
What's on your mind?
Right, you can join us again now.
With pleasure. Lead on.
Someone managed to get 500 XP from... Okay, not going to question it. Okay. Right. Let's head back. And essentially we need to do the same bit again, but we're not going down to see the Kuatoas. We're going into that temple-y bit, aren't we? I think we've established, like, everyone can make this jump, right? No, let's discover Gale has a few issues. No, Gale's fine, right. There you go, right. We're all good. We've gone seeing the fish folk. Now we were going to somehow try and deal with the turret. It'd be interesting whether invisibility could be really useful here. If I could sneak up behind it and smash it in the butt. Like, we can do enough damage to it. Because it's this one and that one around there. But presumably if we can invisible, get round to here, take out this one and then come up behind this one. This might be a, like, Karlach might be able to solo this? Possibly? Maybe. Sorry, saving. You're catching up on Dragon's Dogma 2, are you? Okay. I mean, it's like one of the ones on the list of, like, should really at some point play Dragon's Dogma 1, shouldn't I? Okay, Karlach. In fact, I'm just going to put everybody separated mode. Yeah, well, let's go turn-based. Gale.
Your desire.
Use invisibility. Oh no, it's not prepared, is it? Okay, exit turn-based time. Now we need to prepare it. Okay, right, that makes more sense. I was going to say, we definitely got it. No, we got it, we just haven't prepared it. Right, what shall we dump? I'm thinking ice knife. Where's invisibility? There you go. Right. Now we go to this time.
Making me sweat.
Like, how close can we get? I can't remember. Is invisibility range on it? Ten turns. Yeah. How quickly can she get around there? Because ideally we want to go around the back. Yeah, okay. Right, okay. Let's do...
Attention!
I have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Right. Pass the turn. Right. Think this is... she's relatively safe there, so yeah. Let's do Gale, invisibility on Karlach. Karlach. Now. Like, let's see.
Let's go.
Action dash. Oh, I thought I had enough to do the jump as well. Damn it. Okay, never mind. Right.
Wits and blades always sharp.
One with the weave.
We got 10 turns for this. Right. Karlach again. Karlach again.
Saddle up.
Okay, those things have woken up. They're aware, but not aware enough. I need to worry. Action dash. Then we can start smacking this from behind. Admittedly, she's only going to get a drop on this one. But she might be able to get behind this before it can turn around. Okay, and turn, and turn, and turn. Oh, what's it made you do, Vane? Is there a dead bard? That was, or is it the squirrel? Or I presume you're probably much further along. Karlach. Right. Let us smack this thing as hard as we can. Wait. That did nothing? Sturdy. What's the definition of sturdy? Do I need a blunt? We might need blunt. Construct. Sturdy. Material is rather strong. Only a hit that deals at least 10 damage can damage it. Okay, right. So it's got damage threshold. Okay. In which case, as much damage we get. Actually, no, we got one back rage back. Sure, okay. That didn't even hit the threshold? Oof. Wow, okay. Okay. What have we got that can definitely do... I presume it's also, like, resistant. Like, we have... Like, fairly consistently, she's been doing, like... 12, 15 points. Like, I'm actually, like, what is the average damage? Like, we must have just got, like, really shitty rolls, right? We must have had garbage rolls on that. How? Hit for 0? Yeah, there we go. Damage roll. We got a 4 plus 1. Resistant to slashing. Okay, so resistant to slashing. Yeah, so we need to go into a blunt damage then, right? I did say this, like, I think I've got her. She's got a blunt weapon on her, yeah. That'll be next time. I'm pretty sure that's going to take her turn to equip. Right, I'm going to get behind it, because I don't know if it's... Is it fixed position? It's definitely going to turn around. Though technically it hasn't taken any damage, so does it know we're there? Questionable. Does Shadowheart have Shatter? I know somebody had Shatter, right? I can see you. Where'd you go? Oh no. Yeah, I mean, if we can pick it up and then start, like, throwing it through portals, who knows? Yeah, no Shatter. Did Gale have Shatter?
Find me.
No, I don't think he does he? Right. Big Kev, we might have to run in and smite this damn thing. We're going to take some damage on the run.
I've got a long road ahead.
Kev, get into a position. We might have to fuck this thing up.
Moving ahead.
Trying to think like stuff we've got that will do at least 10 points of damage.
I wonder what the next move is.
Here should be okay. And I mean, I guess concentration is broken now anyway, so Gale can get a bit closer.
Let me work my magic. Let's explore.
Okay, turn round. Okay. Karlach took 4, 3, 2, 2. Right, okay. Well, good jump. Well, it's force damage. The rage did nothing for her then. Okay, right.
Oh, I could go for a good meal.
Yeah, that was 100% her turn. God damn it. I guess all she can do is chug a potion and run behind it again? You're hyped now, are you? Oh, okay. Right. Oof, that was nasty. I'm glad.
It's good to be alive.
Damn, it feels good to be a gangster. Right, you better fucking hit this thing hard. Like, weakening strike, concussive. 100% gonna reckless attack this thing. Oh my god! Like, seriously. Karlach missed? How the fuck could I miss? Jeez Louise. Right, okay. Well, we took it out. This is a bad angle. We just slid off the back of it.
Up to.
Right, there. I'm wondering whether we can jump down behind this thing. We'd fall prone from here. Though to there and run up, we could. So we can probably do that next turn. But we're going to lose rage. She's gonna screw it, but we'll stay put and do that next time. Right.
Let's march.
Let's go.
Where to?
Reckless attacks on this thing. Second attack. Okay, that one worked a lot better. Right. And with that, we should be okay to end combat. Right.
Hey, good looking.
Everyone on Karlak. We took him out. Can't remember. Was there a puzzle to get in there? Possibly. Right. Karlak missed a survival check. That normally means something's buried around here.
Still
Can
alive.
everybody just hang around here and see if they can find something buried? There we go. Thank you.
Something over there.
That's all I wanted. We've got slow. Well, I'm glad I didn't take slow as one of his options. And just a regular old flail. Okay. More spell scrolls for Gale. And another thing I can throw back to camp. And Karlak, you know what? You can get your magic axe back out. Right.
Alright.
The nerds, go and check this out, please. Nope, nerds do not want a nerd over here. Let's have a look at the letter to ear. Ear, you got a letter. Dearest Ear, I don't know if you're coming back, if you ever read this message, but if you do come back, could you wait for me? I'll only be gone a few 10 days, but the thought of coming back to this empty tower with nothing but Bernard to fill these halls, I don't know how much longer I can take this. I miss you so much. I can't shake the thought of how different things might have been, if only I'd been less stubborn. Working on your lightning inventions, my magic, eating together, laughing at your stupid puns, waking up next to you. Despite everything, I still love you. So please, if you read this, can you wait? I'll be back. I won't be long. Forever yours, Lenore. Few sentences append below. In a different hand, I waited. I waited until Tarask. I'll always wait for you. But you didn't come. Right. What else we got around here? Right. We'll take the bronze. We'll take the more bronze. And the hammer, I guess. And what's in the box? Once again, Karlak is weirdly the best person for this because, you know, unless we've picked up a random key somewhere.
What's inside?
Probably not. Okay. It's probably trapped. Let's see. Can we get in? It's a 15. You know what? No. We'll wait for somebody else. That's probably got better chance of getting in that.
If you insist.
Right, I'll take the lead, Karlak. You're looking a little bit bruised. I guess that was the problem with taking on a turret when you're not actually doing any damage to it.
Wizard's Tower is his sanctum. Private place for research and respite. But as this wizard's not home, I say we take a peek.
Ornate door requires an ornate key, probably. Well, no we don't, because there's a window open. Oh, more turrets. 2 of them. And we know there's a minimum requirement. But I think we can go down the side there, can't we? I think we can get in down there. Is it with Featherfall? Don't know if we can get some. I'm fairly sure I didn't go through the front door on this. I think I went through the side down here. Because going through the front, you're gonna get fucked up. Finding an alternate route. Let's see. Let's see if I can pull off from the rest of them.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
No, I can't stand on the pipes. And that path is interrupted. Though with a fly spell? Maybe. I'm sure. Like, maybe the pipes have come in after the fact. Because that was a way around it. But that's definitely a path down to that, if we want to take it. That's a golem or something down there, isn't it? No, that was just mushrooms lit up. Okay. Don't have any other platforms we can possibly jump to, unfortunately. Like, the only way might be from, like, if we could stand on there and, like, get a ludicrous jump, which isn't outside the realms of possibility, or just the fly spell. I don't know if there's a button to turn them off from the floor below. I don't recall. There's more turrets down there. Whoever goes down is screwed if they're on their own. So we kind of all need to go in. I mean, it's actually classing it as a platform. So we would be able to jump to it if we could get there. And that kind of requires us being able to jump onto that. Definitely not going to let me jump on the pipes, right? Right. Damn you. It's like the council putting anti-climbing paint on the top of a fence, isn't it? No other good way around. If only I could look up as well. Maybe see if there's a way to go up and then come down with Featherfall or something like that. Yeah, I think it wants us to go in and then come out the door here, jump, and go down that way, as opposed to down the lift. There's no bypassing it, unfortunately. Which is a shame. Like, I was trying to look for a different solution to the problem. And nobody's going to do, you know, what would it need to be? Like, I'm just imagining, like, Astarion with the longbow. We'd need to do, because it's going to be resistant to piercing damage as well. We'd need to do, what, 34 points of damage in a single shot? Because none of us are going to be able to do that at range. Sneaking up behind it, probably not going to happen again. There's a chance... Yeah, that probably thing will probably be able to turn and shoot. Actually, no, maybe not. Feathers attacking does it from here. Okay, right. Well, I have a magic hammer. Right. Gale, I don't suppose you got another one of those second level spell slots, do you? I think Karlak got beat up enough. I think it's my turn to try and smack some turrets.
We're a long way from Waterdeep.
Yeah, you got one more second level slot. Okay, right. Fair enough.
Invisibility.
Right.
Never a dull moment.
Me. That window is definitely out. I should be able to jump into there. Yep.
Best be on my way.
Hey, Huey! It's been a hot minute. How you doing? Right. Right. I guess everyone ends the turn.
No time to dally.
Direct me.
Environment's turn. Right. Are we gonna smite this thing? Like, I need to do 17 points of damage. Oh shit! I forgot to put the hammer on. It's all right. It's all right. We're still invisible. We are still invisible. I can do this. I'm just gonna waste a turn. That's all.
Just
Equip that. There you go. Right. Right. And turn. And turn. And turn. And turn. And turn. You're just playing some Cyberpunk. Getting ready for the Idris Elba DLC, are we? Right, me.
No one stopped me yet.
Right. 10 to 14. Sorry, 5 to 14. Right, we need to do absolute power. Surge of divine power accompanied with your swing. I mean, there's a good better chance of breaking the damage threshold with this. Kind of need to swing big, don't we? Right. We need to hit the upper end. We need to get 10 plus. There you go. Right. One's taken out. Good. Right. Then we've got to somehow rush over and hit that one as hard as we can. Getting into there, would that be cover? I don't want to activate the elevator. I think we're going to get hit regardless. So do I just set myself up for the next turn to get up on it? Possibly. I mean, it might not have clean line of sight there. It's still going to hit us, isn't it? Sure. Okay, fine. %100% going to hit us. But, yeah. As long as we don't take 58 points of damage, which I don't think it can do. Yeah.
Ready. Whatever it takes.
Actually, because of its line of sight and such, Karlach might actually be okay getting in here now. Like, if we rest behind a pillar, like, she might be able to provide some additional cover for us. She might be able to run up and hit it if we need somebody else that's strong to hit it.
Way to the nearest library.
My face protects me.
And possibly might need somebody to heal me if I go down. So, likewise. Okay, I almost took... I presume it's rolling d6s, right? Yeah, it's base, almost doing max damage. Right, fair enough.
Still
right,
alive.
let's see if I can get up
So
to this
much
thing and
progress.
get lucky with the
Can't
hits.
slow down.
Okay, big swings. Like, am I dumping a smite into this? I mean, it might be the only way to guarantee we bypass the threshold, right? Sure. Right, tuck out commission. Good. All right then. Gale, you're allowed to step inside now. Get excited about being in a wizard's tower.
Never a dull moment.
Right, let's see if we can loot this place. It did an autosave. What's in the boxes?
Please.
What's in the box? Oh, healing potions. It almost thought as if like it was expecting us to get fucked up there. Which we did, even though we planned carefully enough. Got broken machinery. And broken machinery. Elixir of lightning resistance. Well, we said, like... Actually, if there's parts... No, you know what? Yeah, we'll take all. Presumably that's going in... the now empty pouch we've got.
Never wanted the easy path.
I think we can't loot these things, can we? Right, not going down the elevator. I think we're taking the side route.
Here goes nothing.
Okay, jumping down to there isn't terrible. Should be able to do it without falling, one would hope. Yeah, no, we're going to throw a save in, just in case. Also, it's 7:10, so we're going to peek our nose in here. And figure out what lies ahead. Are you guys jumping down? You guys should be able to make that
I'd
leap.
love to, thanks.
Gale,
Ready for you.
can you jump, please? There we go, thank you. Your character's all maxed out. It's pretty set in stone. You just have to do every side quest and finish the story in the base game before Phantom Liberty. Yeah, because I think I've heard somewhere like it's better to have a new game started.
Despite everything.
Basically starting a new game as opposed to an already existing one. Because it might mess up save files or something. Yep, no towers in here.
Light on my feet.
But there were probably traps. As you know, wizards be panicky and all of that. So we can absolutely feather fall down there if we want to. Alright, where's the good stuff? Tongues of Madness. Sounds tasty.
Maybe I need more pockets.
What's he got in his pockets? Is lots of barrels of water. I'm thinking of multiclassing Karlach, but I don't want to lose the barbarian goodies. Still thinking about what to throw in there, though. Like, I mean, with barbarians, a good value-added thing is potentially either fighter or weirdly rogue. Because technically, you can guarantee always having an advantage with Reckless. I mean, Monk, yeah, you... But the problem with Monk is you've got to make sure she's got the wisdom as well. I can't... What's Karlach currently got? Karlach's current wisdom. Yeah. 12. So you'd have to boost that from Monk. And really all you're getting is like the bonus punch, really. That's kind of all you're getting with Monk. I mean, it's mostly for flurry of blows, yeah.
I've got a long road ahead.
Apparently, that's an attack on that spore thing. Not quite sure why, but sure. Yeah, you'd have to go down the route of respecking, potentially. Right, also can't get any of these herbs. Nothing on the side. Well. You know what? It is 7:15. I'm rather peckish.
Anything of use?
So, we've made it into the tower. We've blown up some things. We've got level ups sorted. Like, haven't made a huge amount of progress today, but then again, we did spend 4 hours playing Fall Guys Gang Beast thing, didn't we? So, that obviously hampers a little bit of progress. Right, but the question is, down the elevator or elsewhere? I almost want to abuse the thief and make character that is tri-classed, but gets up to 8 attacks. Well, I'm guessing there's some fighter in there for action surge. In Rogue Thief. The rest is Monk. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, well, we can Featherfall jump down there if we wanted. Then just straight through the back door, which is locked, unfortunately. I don't know what's on the next floor down. I think maybe traps on that one. Can we peek in any of the windows to see if there's got any towers? To abuse the camera somewhat. There's a lantern. Arcane brazier. I cheek the camera around to see if I can look through any of the windows to see if there's anything down there. Nope, nope. Okay. True, basically giving you kind of your extra attack stuff with essentially like a haste. Yeah, okay, right. Let's throw a save. I just want to carefully peek.
What to do?
Go on then. Let us push the descent button. Right. Is everybody in? Carla?
Oh, I could go for a good
Please
meal.
get in here. Thank you. Right.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Looks like some kind of magical contraption. Now, to get it to work.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's not happening then. Fair enough. Alright then. Well, we'll leave it be. Carla, come on. Out you come. Don't want to have you trapped in there. Right. So, yeah, absolutely. Let's put a proper save in. And call it for the day. We made some progress. We've got a level up. We spoke to some fish people. We got a sickle from a weird, goopy, possibly god? Possibly somebody masquerading as Baal. Definitely gave me Red Cap vibes. But let's jump on back to the main. I need to probably do some inventory management stuff, but what's the surprise there? That's always an issue we need to deal with. But yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed yourself today. Went on like 20 minutes longer than usual. So I am a bit famished. So I'm going to disappear off, go get some food. You lot all enjoy your weekend.